wheel, we have the rear wheel drive, and of course we use 80% less weight materials, so that you have only for the safety issues strong steel. Then we have a current discussion, it's called BMW Efficient Dynamics, how to save the environmental. We use a lot of less weight materials, then we want to have less fuel consumption, but for you, for the customer, more performance and power. 3 topics, not too easy for our engineers to combine, but they're doing their best. And we start that, of course, in the 3 series we have the front axle of aluminum, and of course your engine itself is 10 kilos lighter than before. So here and there another weight reduction, so you have more reduction of fuel consumption. And here is your suspension. This is BMW famous for, that you get the sporty feedback from the road when you're driving. We have another adjustment of the dampers, so I think when you drive now then on the street you really feel it. Yeah. Then of course safety is a really important issue for us. We have of course less weight materials, but you see it is like a safety cage, strong steel in this car, that in case of an impact that you're safe. Cross elements on the doors, and the full passenger's cabin is of strong steel. And in combination we have airbag system. We have the front, the passenger and the driver's airbag. Then we have the thorax airbags, which are in the seats, that if you adjust the seat it is always on the right position. And of course we have the curtain airbags. They are from the front to the rear, that they save all people in the car if you have an impact from the side. And of course it's necessary that everybody fastens the seatbelt, because the seatbelt adjusts you in the seat, and if you have an impact then you won't hit the steering wheel with the head or the dashboard, so this is really important. Then we have another hidden detail in the car, that's the safety battery switch. We have a closer look in the middle of the picture. Here in 3 milliseconds the starter cable with the engine will be cut off the battery if the crash sensors recognize an impact. Therefore you avoid fire in the car. With these 2 small cables, the warning systems are still with the battery, because you need the locking system and of course the warning lamps and the lights in the car for more safety. Then you have special bumpers in your car. It's a material, a special plastic which deforms back when someone hits you at a parking area with around 5 miles per hour, so no parking damage. And if someone hits you with around 10 miles per hour, then you have special shock absorbers of aluminum under these bumpers. They absorb the damage, they will be put together, and therefore you avoid a bigger damage on the rest of the chassis. All safety issues. And of course the car has to go to service sometimes. We have a flexible system here, like the runner, he could take water or not. That's what also our cars can do. They tell you what they need. While you are driving, the car collects all the data of consumption of oil, of fluid, of water, and these data will be stored. And when you go to the next dealership for your workshop appointment and you give them the last key you used, all the data are stored on that key. So you have mileages and all the data what has to be done, and you avoid misunderstandings. And if you do not go to the dealership, then the car sends data to the dealership that they call you on your mobile, that you have to make an appointment with the dealership, because you need to change the braking pads, whatever. And if you do not really recognize it, then the dealership calls you.
Sounds good.
Do you have BMW Assist in your car?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then of course you have mobility in your car, you have the SOS button. This helps you because we have a telephone chip in your car, and if you need help for you or for someone else, then you press this button and an operator helps you and they send the ambulance immediately. And if you have an accident and the crash sensors recognize it and you do not call them, they call you with this system to make sure that you're okay. And if you do not react, they send the ambulance. But of course we have also these nice 4 people in the car. They help you to organize a city trip if you're in a foreign country, to look for a hotel, to look for a restaurant, and they give you the address and they give recommendations. So these nice 4 people are always with you. Alright, then I would suggest that we go to our driving module.